The Insured Zone. The Insured Zone with Bet Insured.
Of course, league football has brought a lot of excitement, but right about now, the World Cup qualifiers are taking center stage this weekend. Welcome to another interesting episode of the Ensure Zone podcast brought to you by Bet Ensure, the biggest and the most reliable sport prediction platform you can find anywhere in the world. Yes, I said that. I am FM Karika, and of course, my partner is here with me, Kaka. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. I'm fantastic. How are you doing yourself?
Fantastic. Of course, we had a break. We couldn't be here the last time, but
Yeah.
now we are back and better ready to give the people what they really needed.
Yeah, we're for the good of things actually, and we are better, back and stronger, definitely.
Of course, going into the World Cup qualifiers at the
Yeah.
World Cup is what everyone is hoping for.
Mhm.
Next year, it will be very, very interesting, and
Definitely.
everyone is fighting to win a spot at the Mundial.
Yes, they are, and I think the most obvious countries, I think they are almost through to the to the World Cup, and it promises to definitely be an enjoyable World Cup as usual, you know. But we still have few others
To really book their
to really book
spots.
their spot, even on the African continent as well.
Of course.
It's a uphill battle for Nigeria as well, and so yeah. Yes, it promises to be an exciting international break. And we hope it lives up to expectations.
Of course, we hope it lives up to expectation. And of course, guys, don't forget to log on to www.betensure.com. There you would get interesting prediction across all sports. Interesting packages you can sign up for, and then you can actually thank me later. And also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also put on the notification button to get interesting content from us whenever it drops. Now, straight to business. The first game we'll be looking at is the game between Poland and the Netherlands. The Netherlands will be taking a trip to Poland in this all-important game.
Yes, you Poland over the years, I always see them to be a woman team. But I think they've done themselves some good in this qualifier. But Netherlands, on the other hand, I know, I think they have this crop of stars, and they've struggled a little bit in this qualifier. But they've find a way to grind the results, and it looks like a good result against Poland takes them to the World Cup proper. And it's never going to be an easy game. Trust me on that. Poland, it's an hostile ground, and Netherlands on the other hand as well.
Because Poland also have the players and that
Exact. They do have the players that can hold you. And don't forget Lewandowski is Lewandowski on his thing. Even though he's aged, but then he's still doing this thing. But Netherlands have this group of players, and they have the individual quality that could decide a game any day, anytime. And might be a difficult encounter, but I still expect Netherlands to grind out the result in this one.
Of course, Netherlands expected to grind out the result in this one, guys. Straight to the prediction of this game. Our prediction, yes, between Poland and Netherlands. Of course, we have predicted Netherlands to win or draw this one. A win or draw for Netherlands at 1.22 odds. 1-2, the predicted scoreline in favor of Netherlands, and a way over 1 at 1.20 odds for the expert prediction. And on to the next. It is actually proposed this game. Georgia will be at home against Spain. Spain with a crop of players and the young talents, and are really on form. Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, we saw what happened at the weekend with these guys.
Yes, well, I think it's a good time for them to probably win the World Cup. If majority of these guys, they are very, very young, and they are exceptionally good. I think they push through the qualifiers quite easily, and it shows for you to know that they are definitely one of the contenders to win this World Cup. And I think, like you said, it's probably going to be a boring match, looking at the fact that Spain already are through to the to the World Cup, and Georgia, mathematically, they don't have a chance anymore. And but you still look at this as a probably a pre-tournament for Spain, probably a friendly match for them to probably get some players fit and running, and probably test out some new talents and some new formations for Spain.
Of course, that is what is expected of Spain. But guys, our prediction for this game between Georgia and Spain, we have predicted Spain to have a straight win for Spain at 1.27 odds, 0-2 the predicted scoreline, and of course, the expert prediction is away over 1.5 at 1.32 odds. And guys, on to the next Cyprus versus Austria. Another game at that might really be a tricky one. Of course, Cyprus at home and Austria. If you look at these two countries in terms of football, we know the ones that is more prominent, which is Austria compared to Cyprus. And of course, what should we be expecting from this game?
Nothing but a win for Austria in this one. I think the gap is fast-edged amongst the two when it comes to footballing abilities, and I don't think Cyprus should pose any threat to Austria in this one.
Of course, Cyprus expected to be moved at home by Austria, guys. Straight to the prediction of this game between Cyprus and Austria. We have predicted a straight win for Austria. Straight win for Austria at 1.32 odds. 0-2 the predicted scoreline, and of course a second half over 0.5 at 1.33 odds for the expert prediction. And on to the next, guys. Kazakhstan will be at home against Belgium. This is expected to be a one-sided game comparing the array of talents in the Belgium national team to the Kazakhstan team.
It should be, but I've seen this Kazakhstan team, and they've given a lot of countries a run for their money when they come to visit, especially in their own stadium. And well, they might not have the array of talents, but I think they are quite good. They're quite solid, and they could watch you. Yeah, I watched them play. I've seen them play a few times, and I think they are quite good on their own ground. But Belgium, on the other hand, as well, should be a one-sided affair. Should be a lot of goals as well in this one, and I think, yeah, should be a lot of goals in this one.
Of course, it should be a lot of goals in this one between Kazakhstan and Belgium. And now, guys, are straight to our prediction for this game. Yes, we have predicted over 2.5 at 1.38 odds, and also 1-2 in favor of Belgium is our predicted scoreline, and 2, yes, a straight win for Belgium at 1.23 odds as the expert prediction. And on to the last game we have selected this weekend. Italy will be at home to Norway. Yes, Italy versus Norway. This looks like a game that really can turn anywhere. The Italian team trying to rejuvenate, and the Norwegian team that has players that are doing big things. We saw how well they have been playing in the qualifiers.
I mean, they've been exceptional. I mean, I don't know any adjective I can use to compare them in this qualifier. I mean, I think they are definitely top of the group in this one, and you just see the form that Eliana is in right now is in the form of his life. He's always been in the form of his life, and I mean, you look at the Italian national team as well. I think they've been fantastic as well. They've been rejuvenated under Gattuso. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful watch on this one, and I think both teams, if they are up for it, I expect goals in this one, and I expect a tough encounter. But my gut feeling is that this probably ends in a draw.
Of course, this probably ends in a draw, guys. Straight to the prediction of this game. Our prediction, yes, between Italy and Norway. We have predicted over 2.5. Yes, goals over 2.5 at 1.83 odds, and 2-2 the predicted scoreline. Yes, 2-2 the predicted scoreline, and over 1.5 at 1.23 odds as the expert prediction. Now, guys, are straight to the 20 order weekend banker, specially curated by our experts. Yes, Yachts Bet Ensured. And you can get this on 1xBet. Let's go see them. And before we say our buys on the podcast this weekend, remember to log on to www.betensure.com as the lucky 12 free predictor is still ongoing. You stand a chance of winning $200 if you can get 12 predictions correctly. And if you can get 8, 9, 10, 11, yes, predictions correctly, there are compensations for you. So don't forget to log on to www.betensure.com right now. So big thank you to Kaka as we made it back again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's my pleasure.
Of course, I am FM Carrick, and don't forget right here on the Ensure Zone podcast, we don't just predict the future, we ensure it. Bye for now.